Hallo ihr Lieben und herzlich willkommen zu unserem Good Delta Podcast. Heute hier aus dem Loft in Ludwigshafen zusammen mit Gaiser. Hi, welcome to our podcast.
Thank you.
So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. It's the first day of the tour, so I'm fresh.
Let's talk about your person. I need to ask this question. I know it might be a long time ago, but you actually have your roots in the punk rock scene.
Yes.
So how did you get so keen on electronic music?
Well, actually, just like any other punk rock kid, I thought that most techno was commercial, didn't think it was for me, thought it was kind of cheesy and everything, but I hadn't heard the sounds that I am into now, I didn't know they existed until I was probably about 14 or 15 years old, and I went to see Richie play, actually, for the first time, and I was totally amazed, my mind was completely changed because, it still had the kind of same beat structure, this kind of four on the floor beat structure, dance music style, but the sounds were completely different than all the, commercial kind of things that I thought techno was up until that point. So from that point, my eyes were kind of opened, and I became interested more in new sound development and creating sounds that I hadn't heard before, and exploring sound design that way.
So how long have you been working with Richie?
Well, as an artist, maybe... That's a good question. I have no idea. You caught me off guard with that one.
Got you.
I think it was probably almost 4 years ago that we started talking about things. But before that, I was kind of a friend of the label, and I would help out with the different Plus 8 events and everything back in Detroit. And that's kind of how it got going, just as friends. He heard my music and was like, hey, what do you think we do something on Minus with this? And I said, sure.
What do you think makes a difference to other labels?
Well, of course, everybody knows Minus has kind of a distinct sound, and many times people ask me, is there a certain requirement you have to reach to, make a record on Minus? Does it have to have so many bleep bloops and so many clip clops? And I'm like, no, not really. You kind of just have to have like the same kind of atmospheric experience and feeling. I mean, there's kind of a continuity of this kind of atmosphere. Not so much like the like following a strict guideline, but we have all come from the same place and the same experiences and kind of have the same foresight a little bit.
So it really is a kind of friendship.
Yeah, of course. Okay. First and foremost, yeah.
So you're going to release your first LP. What can we expect of it?
It's not my first LP. It's my first.
Not your first?
It's my first album.
So it was her fault. No, it was mine as well. So I haven't read it.
Yeah. Well.
So it's your first album. Okay.
This one is the first proper album. It's more conceptual. It's got ups and downs, not just like a whole bunch of random dance floor tracks thrown together, which a lot of my other stuff hasn't been created in a way where one track will complement the other. It's kind of like just a bunch of different ideas that fit well together. But I wanted to create something that was from start to finish kind of, one big piece. Something where the whole piece was greater than the sum of its parts. So you start in one place and you go through many ups and downs, different emotions until you come to the end, and it kind of just seemed like a natural progression. So that's something I really wanted to do. Like a typical album from any musician, it's like you listen from the start to the finish, not like one track here or one track there. I wanted to create something like that. So that was the main point.
Any other plans for the future?
Well, just to try new things, basically. You know, I want to keep myself excited about new ideas and new sounds, and really push myself to kind of create new things all the time. You know, so just to stay excited and fresh.
Thanks and good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Bye bye. So we need to say bye bye.
Bye.
Touched me, touched me, touched me, touched me, touched me. Nobody touched me like you. Wanna feel the